Hey, and welcome everybody. My name is Patrick, or PDucks, and this is the Black Ops 2 multiplayer reveal trailer. It just came out today, so you can go ahead and click on screen right now. The entire screen is clickable. Click to the official version of it. This is not the official version of it. I can't put that up. I don't have rights to it, but what I can do is I can play the trailer, stop at certain points, talk about what I noticed, talk about what I see, get some discussion going with you guys in the comments below, and we can go from there. And so this is just going to be, we're going to be watching it, I'm going to be pausing at certain points. I've watched it like 35 times now. I've written down a bunch of notes, so we're just going to start going through those. So yeah, play, let's go. Okay, so content obviously not inappropriate, or not appropriate for children. Most people know that. So first, obviously, this guy running here, and this is the kind of first thing I noticed. First thing I noticed was, if you look down in the corner, it says M8A1 select fire, and that says burst. So that is our confirmation that there will be burst fire in Black Ops 2. There were rumors about it on MP First and stuff like that. All going about, is there going to be select fire? Is this, that's kind of a Battlefield thing, but it's more of a realistic thing. Are they going to put in Call of Duty? Well, this is our confirmation. They are going to put in Call of Duty, but we don't know what kind. There's actually different types of select fire. You can go from semi to auto. You can go from semi to burst to full, stuff like that. And this is burst here, so I don't know if it's going to be burst to full. Maybe certain weapons will have certain types. Obviously, there's just certain things that they don't tell us or show us. But, and also, I just want to say this little thing up in the top left corner where you see the loadout, that is pretty much tradition with all multiplayer reveal trailers. If you remember the Modern Warfare 3 one, they always do this. And I looked at this a lot, and the problem is, it doesn't give you names, it just gives you icons. And so, I can see Semtex there, I can see this concussion knife that you're about to see in a minute. But other than that, I don't know. Is that a tactical knife there? Is that a combat knife? There's just certain things you can't tell. So we're not going to be talking too much about the loadouts. Just know that that's what those are. It's kind of tradition for those to be there. So let's keep going. So this is what I was talking about, this concussion knife. So like stabs into the ground. These people are concussioned. That guy's concussioned. And then he fires on them. Which is pretty cool. And then this is where the second thing comes up. And you guys have to pay really, really close attention to this part. And I'm even going to play it in slow motion here so you guys can see it. And so you guys don't miss it. So let's go ahead with slow motion here. There. Did you see that? Anyone see that? We're going to go back and watch it again. There. If you see, there's a ghost figure. You can actually see the character before he even turns the wall. Like, the guy knew he's going to be there, he can get his aim, and he can shoot. So then, we see that, are we going to be able to see everyone behind walls? Also, if you notice, it doesn't show him behind the full wall. Like, right here, he's invisible. But once we get close enough, he becomes like a ghost almost, kind of like a ghost outline. So we'll be able to see all characters. Is it a perk? I think it's probably going to be a perk. However, there is one other thing I noticed, and that makes me think it's a kill streak. And watch here. If you watch, there's this weird ghost, like, wave of grayness that kind of shoots out. And as it shoots out, you start to be able to see the characters. See that little static thing that's kind of zooming like a wave. So it could be a kill streak. However, there's no one behind us. So that would mean that we did it, and it doesn't look like it was a kill streak he clicked. It didn't look like it was an equipment or anything, so I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait to see from the game. And then the next thing that we're gonna see is probably, I think, deserves a drum roll, please. Dun, 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 dun. Boom, dolphin dive. Yes, everyone, the dolphin dive is back, and it is a Treyarch signature. I think the dolphin dive is probably the coolest part of Treyarch's games. You see White Boy 7th Street do all of his dolphin dives. It has become a YouTube sensation seeing these things. And so I'm just so happy to have it back, so happy to see it again. And without you guys even noticing, you probably are staring in the face of another awesome thing, and that is the face paint on this guy's character. And not every character has it, just this guy. Well, actually, everyone has it, but this guy just has this version. So I think we also have to welcome back another part of Treyarch's games, which is the customization of the character. As we're going to see in a bit, there are a couple other things you can customize that kind of looks just like Treyarch's games. So I believe the face paint customizing thing is back. I know that was such a small feature, but I know that it made me like the game more because it kind of reminded me of, you know, how I can customize my character and how the game is mine. So let's keep going. Sorry, my mouse isn't cooperating. Let's keep going. So yeah, that's just the face paint there that we can all see. And let's keep going here. Next thing up is another one of customizing things, and that's the reticle. Yeah, as you guys can see, this is a U with a dot in it. So we will now, or again, not now, but again, be able to customize our reticle. I believe so, at least. And that should be a lot of fun. I know I enjoyed some of the reticles. Some of them made my game better. Some of them did make my game worse. But the Treyarch one, for example, the Treyarch reticle, if you guys remember it, that was probably my favorite reticle. That really actually upgraded my game in Black Ops. So I'm happy to have it back. And again, with the customization, it's just cool to see that they care and we can make the game our own. Okay, so next up you're going to see probably the first kill streak in this trailer here. And it is, as you guys can see, this like wave, and it kind of stuns everyone. So it's kind of like a, air quote open, stunning sentry gun. It kind of shoots out a wave and anyone in it is stunned. So as you guys can see, he's going to wipe them out here. And they have Guardian Suppress. They have no chance at winning. They were dead. The next up is you just see this quadrotor, same as usual, same kind of quadrotor you saw back in FPS Russia's video. You know, it's exciting. We rocket launcher here, kind of dominate too. And then this is where the next interesting thing comes up. So as you could see, these guys are kind of pulling up riot shields, and I think there's about 3 of them. They're all holding riot shields. But then they place the riot shield down, and he starts firing, I think, through the riot shield. I actually think he's firing through the riot shield. It kind of looks like an LMG, kind of shooting through it. And then the other interesting thing is that he can see the enemies. You see these diamonds here, kind of like if you were in an ACR or something. Not an ACR, an AC-130. And then this next part, we get to see this thing called the AGR. It's a gigantic, huge monster kill streak that is just absolutely dominating everything. But the interesting thing that maybe people don't notice is that it says hold X to exit. So you're thinking, oh, okay, you can get out. Well, the interesting thing is, well, what if you get out? Can someone else on your team hop in and kind of take your kill streak? So, for example, if you got the kill streak and you put it down and you get in it, you fire, you want to go take that dom point, you get out, you go take the dom point, you realize there's a wave of enemy coming. Can your teammate hop in, turn around, shoot the enemies in your kill streak? And then do you get the kills? You get an assist? You know, I think that's pretty cool. I actually really like that because then it adds that, you know, cooperative team effort into a pretty, kind of the largest Call of Duty dynamic, which is kill streaks. So, boom. Did you guys see it? Look at what the thing in the top left says. It says, only use me blade, which I don't even think I have to explain who that is. Or actually, it says mostly use me blade. Sorry. It was stuck behind the radar. I couldn't see it on my screen. But it says mostly use me blade just because obviously you saw him use the pistol a couple moments ago. So now let's just keep going. You're going to see him nail him down with the pistol again. And then you're going to see him take out this thing called a combat knife, which you can see in the corner here. It says combat knife. But my my interesting question is that going to be like a secondary? Or are you going to have your normal knife, you know, your click, when you hit B and you knife, I think everyone kind of knows that, that's like your normal knife, maybe that takes 2 shots, or you can pick a knife, or it's like a secondary or something, that it's only 1 shot. I think that would be kind of a fix to the panic knifing thing, is if you had to have a special knife just to get a 1-shot knife, then that would take away your secondary, or maybe a perk slot, something. So as you can see, he's just going to take this combat knife, which he's running around, he's not putting away and taking back out. He's going to go over and stab this guy. Boom, 1-shot kill. And then we get the tomahawk. My favorite, well, my personal favorite part of the game is the tomahawk. It's not like a throwing knife. It's much cooler than a throwing knife. You're like in some Indian warrior running around throwing this like tomahawk. Well, it's called a tomahawk, so obviously you're throwing around the tomahawk. I mean, you are absolutely just nailing people with this thing, which is super legit. I'm so happy the tomahawk is back. I knew it would be, but I'm happy to see that it is back, even in the reveal trailer. It's kind of like a teaser to us, and then we're gonna see here quick scoping, boom, you know. Okay, so in this next part, you're gonna see this weird remote thing, and I don't really know what it is. Then you're gonna see this laser beam, and I don't really know what either of those two are. I really want your guys' opinion down in the description. We're gonna watch it again here. There you go, just to kind of show you. It kind of sounds like a grenade, and then we're gonna see these aerial things that can come down and just bomb this guy. And then the future is black, and it's Black Ops 2. You all know that part. And then we get our secretive thing here. So I'm gonna let you guys listen to this, and here we go.
Moments of this multi-team team deathmatch. Great vertical positioning here. Spots 2 players. Tosses out 1 shock charge and a second. Can he get them both? Takes out DJ Vaughn. Smokes Macus with the double kill. Holy sh!
Yes, I know. Best part of the entire trailer is hearing that. If you guys didn't hear that, I mean, listen, he said, can he get a MOB, which I don't think is true. I don't think he actually said that, but it just kind of sounded like that. But the even better part is, welcome to this multi-team team deathmatch. That is music to my ears. Treyarch, they strive to make the best games possible. They strive to be the best. And a multi-team team deathmatch is... Oh my, I'm just absolutely speechless. I think it's going to be really awesome. I'm just super duper duperty excited for this game. Thank you, Treyarch. Multi-team deathmatch. That's awesome. So, I'll see you guys all later. Make sure you like the video. It does help me a lot. And leave in the comments what you guys think about that weird grenade laser beam gun thing. And then the last thing is share this with your friends so we can all have the same knowledge. We can all be on the same page, which is excited for multi-team team deathmatch. So I'll see you guys all later. Bye. Wow, okay, now you guys have fallen for the trick twice. Is if you guys clicked off this video, then that's sad, because there's always stuff after the ending of the video, I guess. There's one last thing I didn't mention, and that is back up to about here. It's the emblem editor. That's all I'm gonna say. The emblem editor is back. I've been PDucks. Goodbye.